Can't even cross into Canada with a DUI. They should be allowing Republican congresspersons to be able to enter Canada. That's up. Getting banned from entering Canada is like getting banned from Nebraska. You ain't going anyway. You are so wrong. What the dude? No, Canada's awesome. What? Can't cross from Canada to the USA with a DUI either. Can't go. No, I've only been arrested for a DUI. I've never been convicted of a DUI. Chill, brother. I actually wasn't even. No, the reason why I beat a DUI because they didn't even prosecute me because the cops that arrested me for the DUI totally it up because I wasn't even drunk. I was not over the legal alcohol limit, so they literally had to drop the case. Don't cap me, mother. I'm serious. The field breathalyzer test is inadmissible in court. It's enough for you to get arrested under the suspicion that you might be too drunk to operate a vehicle. So what they end up doing is taking you down to the precinct where you actually blow into an admissible in court breathalyzer. Okay, there's a breathalyzer in the precinct, or you give blood to monitor your blood alcohol content. Okay, and my blood work showed that I was actually below the legal limit, even though on the field breathalyzer test, and they made me literally do like 3 different field sobriety tests. And then they made me blow on the field breathalyzer test until it went above the legal limit so they could arrest me. And in which case, I mean, I still went to jail, but listen, no case. Why were you driving? Dude, I was under the legal limit. What the are you talking about? Why were you driving? I was pulled over because I didn't know the roads. I had fish in the car as a puppy. Like, it wasn't, I went back. I Ubered to and from. I went back to pick up a friend that was about to get arrested for being drunk and disorderly. I went back to my house and in my pajamas, went back to pick up this dude who's no longer my friend, who's a piece of shit. And I literally had to, I had fish in the back. I went and picked up this idiot. Yeah, I went to holding in my PJs. Yes, this is true. And for the record, like, you know, it's not. I definitely worse back in the day. Sure. Like, it wasn't a good thing. I had driven drunk before, 100%. I'm a profoundly fortunate person that I never actually hurt someone or hurt myself. 1, I was incredibly lucky that I didn't hurt anyone or myself. And 2, I was incredibly lucky that when I got caught, I wasn't even drunk driving. So, and this was many, 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 many years ago. So it's not... It was a horrible, horrible, horrible thing. And you should never do that. I had really good friends who were able to help me get sober. Are you sober? That's awesome, man. I'm not sober. Every now and then I still drink. I actively monitor it and I make sure that I don't I don't go overboard ever. Addiction is something that you live with for the rest of your life. It's not something that it's not something that you like get over. You're not like, oh, I was addicted to alcohol and no, I'm not. And now I'm not. So I could like drink normally. You just can't. For a lot of people, it's like you just have to be sober for the rest of your life. I'm very lucky. I'm one of the very lucky, fortunate few, I guess. I can go long bouts of sobriety and even every now and then have one drink without it turning into a much larger problem where the demons come out and I'm just like fucking guzzling. I went full sober for 2 years. And once I was able to accomplish that, there were points in my life where I, went back to drinking every now and then. I just know that even now, for the rest of my life, if I were to say like, oh, I'm going to drink every time I go out, I would go back to that for sure. For the record, for those of you who are trying to quit alcohol, the easiest thing you can do is get non-alcoholic beverages. It's a must. Always have some in your hand. Always have a non-alcoholic beverage in your fucking hand, okay? No one's going to constantly annoy you and be like, why aren't you drinking? Why aren't you fucking drinking? What I do when we go out, what I do is I'll always make a mocktail, I guess, okay? Soda, cranberry juice, sometimes pineapple juice, and orange juice. Now I have something in my hand. Everyone's going to shut the fuck up. No one's going to fucking be weird, okay? And it's literally a game changer because a lot of people don't realize that like half of fucking addictions also start with habits that you have. And everyone is already conditioned into like drinking when you're social. One moment that stuck with me was, I can't believe I'm admitting this, House of Cards. I remember him talking to someone and was like, you'll never be able to go to social functions ever again for the rest of your life without like craving alcohol. I'm really, really lucky because like that was like a thing that I remember being like, holy shit. But the reason why I was able to, deal with it, and still to this day at least manage it to a certain degree every now and then, because I've been able to go sober for extended bouts. I drank the other night when I went to the Clean Boys house, and immediately the next night I went out, I was like, I literally was like, I'm gonna drive on purpose so I don't drink, and that's what I did. And immediately the next night when I went out, I wanted it. I wanted it really fucking bad. And I was like, I'm not going to drink because I'm going to drive on purpose so I don't drink. And before I drank at the Streamer Awards, I had not drank alcohol for 6, 7, 8 months. I've talked about addiction before. The way I describe addiction is like I quit cigarettes and then started a million times, just like every other person that has smoked cigarettes. Marlboro Reds was what I used to smoke. I used to smoke a pack a day. And anyone who's ever smoked cigarettes out of like, I just smoke socially, has probably had this experience. The way I process addiction is the time frame between one cigarette and an entire pack of cigarette a day. That time frame always shortens. The first time I quit, when I was like, oh, I'll just have one socially. Fine, I'm drunk. I'll have one socially. The time frame between one social cigarette and like an entire pack was like maybe a month. Second time I quit, that time frame was 2 weeks. Second time I quit and then came back to smoking one cigarette, that time frame between me smoking one cigarette socially and then, oh man, I'm bumming too much. I should buy I should buy a pack and I'll give it to people. And then, oh fuck, I'm just buying a pack and smoking in the morning as soon as I wake up. That time frame got shorter and shorter. So now I never smoke. I know I can't. Like if I smoke one cigarette, it's a wrap. It's over. I'll go back to it. That's why I chew nicotine gum all the time. Hey, if you like this video, please subscribe and hit that bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. It's awesome.